Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of what's going on in the maintenance world here at Carlton Oaks. I'm standing here beside the 15th green and wanted to talk a little bit about what some of you regulars have probably noticed happening around here is some taller grass areas. I'll pan around here off to the side. You see the 15th hole, and then here to the right and to the back of the green complex. We've allowed about 30 acres out here at Carlton Oaks to go back to a naturalized state or native areas. And a lot of the other clubs here in San Diego have done the same. There was a lot of rough here at this course. A lot of extra rough that required a lot of extra fertilizer and water and overall labor just to take care of these areas. And we're going to try to redirect those efforts back to the greens and the tees and the fairways where they should go. And not cutting these areas and letting them go a little more natural or native means we spend less money on fuel for the machines to come in and cut these areas, and especially on fertilizer and water, all of that sort of thing. So it's a much better, more efficient way to take care of the golf course, is to have as much of that space be. And we're trying to keep it out of the playable areas. So some of these areas might change. They may get a little smaller. They may get a little larger, depending on the feedback we receive. But it's really meant to help us keep our maintenance costs down as low as we can, and to use as least amount of water as we can, and fertilizers and chemicals and that sort of thing. So stay tuned. They will be renovated hopefully in the next year or two with a different type of grass, as you might find over behind number 5 green and number 6 tees, that's very playable, where you can find your ball in it, you can even hit your ball out of it. For right now it's some different grasses. As you can see, it's a little bit thick, but we hope to renovate these areas and have it be much more playable and yet still be native or naturalized. We appreciate your patience while we go through this process, and hoping to keep our costs down here in maintenance. That's what it's all about. Everything we do in this department costs a lot of money, as our owners will happily attest to, and we want to try to be as lean and as mean and as efficient as we can out here in this department. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you again soon.